Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hold your power.
I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, let me share with you what Nora's Closet has on her racks right now. You guys are gonna love this. Everything that a woman loves. We're coming into 2021. She has your Versace, she has your Gucci, and your Ardennett handbag. She also has your perfume. If you guys are looking for Chanel or CK or Gucci, this is the place to be. Make sure when you go over there, tell her SP News sent you. You're not going to regret it. Are you a Warriors for Children and she'll work with you? You can walk on the runway with this one, you guys. I guarantee it. Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Let me see here. Let me see what's going on. Today is November the 9th, 2021, you guys. I want to make sure I see Danae is in the building. Danae, I see you. She said, I'm in the building. How you doing? She says, I'm on time too. Sonia Watts, Tina Paris. You guys, we've got we're gonna be going over the Tyress Gibson case, you guys. Gibson. And it's a young man, he's 22 years of age. He came up missing August the 22nd of 2020, and no one has seen him since. They had 4 people in custody. One of them, let me see what their name is. Let's play that clip. Can we play that clip? Let's play that clip so we can get these names in there. That's the first thing we need to do. Here we go. Tyress Gibson disappeared August the 22nd, 2020. He was last seen at his residence, picked up by a young lady named Brianna. 4 suspects have been arrested in the disappearance of Tyress Gibson. The 4th suspect will be tried as an adult. Any information can help. If you know anything, please call Jacksonville Police Department 903-586-2549. If you see something, say something. Okay, so hey you guys. So I wanted to go back over that again because the 4 suspects that they had in custody is now only 2 people in custody, and that's Cameron and Brianna. So the other 2 people, one was let out on bond. Well, they paid their bond. And then that's the DJ or Derek Hicks. And then there's another person, Jamarian. That's Dinky. He just got out recently. And he either paid some bond money, but PR out. Some say he PR'd out. But when we called down there, the officer said he bonded out. They should have records on that. But they was like, well, I don't know, and da-da-da-da-da, and all this other stuff. So anyway, we're going to go over this case. I'm glad you guys are going to be that friend. We're gonna get some shirts made. Says I'm that friend. I'm that friend. So you guys know I was out this morning, and a friend of mine told me that she was looking out for trying to find a car. So you know what I did when I got home? I took a shower, got dressed, and I told her come and get me. And was a PR bond. G-Woo is in the building. That is his father. And I know when we say father, people be like, well, that's not his biological father. Da, da, da. You know what? I'm like this. I'm very respectful. It is what it is. That's his father. I mean, he's married to Mrs. Wooten. She's now Mrs. Wooten. And so, we all know the little things that it doesn't change anything. That's his father. So I just want people to know, don't try to come and correct me. I know. And that's the way I see it. Okay. And that's just the way it is. G. Wooten says, I am his father. Okay, then speak up then. He said, I am his father. See what I'm saying? That's his son. And so we're going to respect that. Okay. Once we said it once, we all got it. If people come in and don't know it, then that's what you'll be, because that's what you are. Okay, that's his father. Cherie said, yeah, that's the father. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Because see, a father is the person that's there. Now, we respect the person of the other sort of whatever. But you know what I'm saying? The person that's there, that's doing all the fighting and the screaming and the hollering and the kicking and the crying and all that other stuff, that's the father. Because that's his friend, and all this other stuff. So anyway, who was that came in here? I think that was who gave that super chat? I don't know who that was. I think that was, it won't let me see it. Was that Danae? I think that was Danae. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I think that was Danae. I wrote it down, Danae. I wrote it down. And that's what I put it under, Danae. It was Danae? Okay. Because, see, I know I wrote it down, but it seems to me when it came up, just to let you know. And if LaKendra's in the house, I've got those tickets right here. If you're in the house, if you're not in the house, you'll get them when I see you. But I want to thank you guys for, supporting this family, and we're going to support this family. And Thank you, Misty Blue. Thank you for the super chat. I'll write it down. And we're going to support this family. Hopefully, we can see things through. So, anyway, I'm going to call this spokesperson. And I did speak to the spokesperson just for maybe a tad bit today. And I got you down, Misty Blue. Thank you for the super chat. And while I call this person, y'all can enjoy the super chat dance. And thank you, Danae. Thank you for the super chat. And I will get... Now, Danae, you do know, I got one for Misty Blue. I can't hardly even see that. Y'all gonna get excited at the end of it. Misty Blue, here's your ticket right here. $6.91. And Danae, here's your ticket right here, $6.92. Oh, let me show you that. $6.92. And then is your ticket, Misty Blue, $6.91. Oh, there's your ticket right there. Oh, let me put them in here. Okay. Let me make that phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was for Danae and Misty Blue. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are now in the drawing for the Christmas giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway. We came up with the date on that. Somebody in the chat, let me know. Come holler at us, sisters in the building. She says, I'm in the super chat. I think it was December the 15th is when we're going to do that. December the 15th, and I got to write all this stuff out. How you doing, spokesperson?
I'm okay. Yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Been kind of tired lately. I don't know why, but just tired, just drained. Come holla. Holla is in the building. And here's your 2 tickets right here. $6.90 2 times. Bang, come holla. So I will definitely put those in. Oh, y'all want me to play that? Okay, I'm gonna play one for all that. Okay, let's get into this conversation. Let's get in there. Thank you guys for putting emojis in there. Thank you. And Sonia Watts did say it's December the 15th. You guys got to make sure you get your tickets because December the 15th is going to come up and you're going to say, how do I get tickets? We're not going to be running. We're not going to be running like that. So here we go. So anyway, we stopped at, there was some questions. I got the sheet right here. Okay. So one question, I will hold on to that question on another day because I just feel like it's not adequate time to ask that question. I really want this to be a very nice live today instead of being in our feelings and things, you know. Joy is in the building. She says, justice for Tyrese Gibson and justice for Julius. Exactly. And Jelani, too. So you got Tyrese, Julius, and Jelani's getting in there. I might take a trip real soon, you guys. All right, Pez. She said, I made something. I'm going to send it to you. All right. I'll be waiting for it. So, okay. So someone reached out to me, and I say someone, and it was one of our researchers that will always come and say, hey, okay, so we were talking about that, the rap song that NFL put out. And he put that song out on the 25th. Now, Tyrese came up missing on the 22nd. And he put that song out on the 25th. And so as we went back and looked at the video and the comments and what was said and what was done, I guess, I don't know who was it. I don't know. It was either Miss Wooten or you or someone in the chat. But they said, well, or it was NFL. I need to go back. But they said, well, what about what they put out? What about what they put out? Like maybe NFL did put that song out, but they put out a song first called, what is the song called? Not Out on Bond, but
oh, okay. You're talking about, let me see, because I have them all here.
Yeah, the song is called not Revenge. Anybody remember what song I'm talking about?
I'm going to it. Let me see. That was 50 Round Little 38 song. So
yeah. The name of it, I'm gonna go get it. I can go get it. It's called, let me look at my notes. I done got a brain fart, so I can't think right.
They had one that was called B&B Murder Ransom.
Ransom.
That's what you're speaking in reference to.
Yeah, Ransom.
Mm-hmm.
Ransom. G. Wooten said Ransom. Yeah, that's the song called Ransom. And they said, well, they put that out and there was a ransom for them and they wanted Bitcoins and all this stuff. But that song was made back in July.
That song was made a year ago.
But yes, a year ago. But Tyrese came up missing in August. The song was put out. The original song in its platform of how they did it was in July.
Okay.
So researcher is asking if that had anything to do with Tyrese, why was the song before Tyrese came up missing?
Is it a possibility that this, I mean, a lot of times, as we know, if you plan something, sometimes, okay, I'm going to use Miss Betty analogy, one of her kind of analogies in a way. If your man is planning on cheating, sometimes he'll tell you the truth and make you think it's a lie. Or honey, I'm getting ready to go on a business trip next month, and knowing good and well his business trip is Miss Johnson down the street, him and Miss Johnson getting ready to leave. I don't know if that's the case. I'm saying it very well could have been. You know, the best way sometimes to hide something is right in front of everybody. Or to plan something is right in front of everybody.
Right. Hold on just 1 minute. I'm going to think about that a little bit. All right. So you're saying hiding in plain sight. Thank you guys for doing the super chat dance and being interactive in the comment section, because we are reading the chat. I'm reading this chat. I understand that. But when you have 9 people, how is it that like, I'm just saying, like, you make a song, okay, so this is what you're saying. They already had it planned. Is that what you're saying? I don't want to say it. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if this poem was put out in July and you went missing in August, I'm saying that is a possibility. I mean, it is a possibility because just shortly thereafter, he put out another song called, I believe, I Rap What I Live.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That one kind of has the same kind of feel to it.
Right. Now, we do have somebody in the comment section that told me that they wanted to call in and speak, and that person know who they are. So I do see you in the chat. So if you want to call in, I will not put your name out there. I will not put out who you is in the chat, and speak whatever you need to. I will combine the phone calls so that the spokesperson can hear what you say, but you can call in. You said you was going to call in about 5:15, so it is now 5:22. If you want to call in, call in. If you don't have to. But anyway, and we'll wait, but I'll know who that person is. They wanted to speak on some stuff. So anyway, hey Bertha, how you doing? I see one man band in the building. How you doing, one man band TV? Freddie Johnson, Miss Dee Dee, Salem, Shalom, Valerie Montgomery, Carissa, Tasha Bridges, how you doing? Shelly. Okay. So if it was planned, there must be a reason why there's a plan. I mean, like if you say you're going to cheat,
mm-hmm.
if you plan on cheating, you're going to say, okay, if I'm going to cheat, then I need to come up with some kind of way to get me out the house. So I starting a fight so I can go, so is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that, yes, that is a possibility.
Okay. So if you plan on doing something to somebody, it's not something that we basically just, we're going to just do this. No, it's planned. So usually when a person plan to do something, why would they plan to do something?
Well, generally, if they plan to do something, it's because that person, we don't know when this, I'm sorry, I choked on something. Pardon me. We don't know when this gas station situation took place. You know, when this whole weed and stuff situation took place. If this took place in July, if it took place in the summer, then that plan could have been in motion.
So what you're saying is, like, okay, so y'all got some information, but you don't know. You heard it from one person. Okay, so okay, I got something I needed to. Let me go find this. Hold on. Let me find this. YouTube. Let me see here. Maybe that's it. Oh, it is. Okay. I'll talk about that later. So I want to ask a couple of questions. So you don't know when this situation took place?
No.
But it did happen.
Yes.
So who told you guys about the gas station place?
G.U. would have to answer that because that happened. They knew that prior to me coming in on this.
Okay.
So I can see if G.U. if he's still in the chat, I do believe, because he told me he would be. He can answer that, or I can give him a call because that happened prior to me coming in.
Okay.
But I do know that.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about that a little bit because there's some questions. First of all, I hear that, okay, well, let's see what he says first. Let's see what he says. I don't want to put out what I hear. I don't want to put out what I hear. Huh?
I said I can get him on the phone. He's not in the chat anymore.
Kamahala says cheating is a strategy done and planned. Why just him and not all those who were with him at the station? Well,
we as we discussed last week, and I don't remember who made the point, but if he disarmed them and he was the one that was able to do that, and we're going sheerly off of speculation here. Oh, okay. Respect. Just said he said he might did the hook in July, but he finished the song in August. So he did the hook in July, but the song was finished in August. So let me see.
Okay, so he did the hook in July.
Yes.
But the song was finished
and he finished the song in August. But
okay.
I can ask about when they found out about the gas station situation. And I'm thinking right now.
So Salem says he might have been the easiest target.
That is a possibility too. Because he was, often out. He was often, he was, of course, getting ready to, he had just graduated high school. He was often around his home, stuff like that. So it's always a possibility that he might have been the easiest target. And if it gets too windy, I'm sorry, I have to take my service dog out. If there's, we're going off of what we kind of are trying to figure out here. Since nobody, none of us were at the gas station, we don't know.
Okay, so then who told you guys though?
That's what I'm waiting on Mr. Wooten for. Let me actually get him.
Okay.
He said they found out about the gas station the week after he went missing.
Okay.
That's when they found out about the gas station situation. It was the week after he went missing, and that was told by one of his friends.
One of his friends. Okay.
Yes.
LaKendra, here's your tickets right here. Your diamond tickets. 615-310, 615-311, 615-312. See, I got your tickets right there. She been waiting on them tickets almost a whole week.
Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you. I let that LaKendra, I make sure you got your tickets. I didn't want you to go another day without it. What do they know to be fact? Somebody is asking that in the chat. Lisa is asking, what do you guys know to be fact?
The young man that expressed or that told about the gas station situation was actually there. So that is a fact. Again, we know Brianna.
His friend, right?
Yes, his friend.
Okay. So does it make it now? Here's my problem. Does it make it fact because it's his friend?
No, it doesn't make it fact because it's his friend. It makes it fact because he admitted to being there. I mean, I'm not going to come and admit to you that I was somewhere and I was doing something I had no business doing.
So he was trying to help by telling what had happened prior to
right.
Tyress coming up missing. Now, so you believe that actually happened?
I do.
You do?
And the fact that Cameron then clarified that in that long statement he wrote, which we have, that this gas station situation transpired as well. He did not debate it, but Cameron clarified that not only on Facebook, but to the parents themselves.
Okay.
He wrote one of his statements was written on Facebook was different a little bit than the one he wrote to Mrs. Wooten and Mr. Wooten.
And what was that?
Karen's statement.
If you could share or not share. Because I'm gonna ask you a question. Because this friend is Tyress's friend that told you guys this, and then you said a statement that Cameron had wrote on Facebook or whatever. But how do you know they were even at a gas station?
Because Cameron clarified what the friend said, and he did that after the fact. After the friend had already told him there. So I'm trying to get to that statement that I said.
I'm going to ask the question. Whether he said it or didn't say it. Okay, did he say where the gas station was at?
No, he did not. He just said
that. Nobody knows where this gas station is at?
I'm sure that the Wootens do. And
I mean, do they have an address where this gas station is at? Because, usually gas stations have cameras. Or was they at a gas station or not? That's what I want to know.
Yes, they were.
Because you're saying that they were because someone said so. But
yes, they were at a gas station.
So if so,
but it don't have cameras. They don't have cameras. The police clarified that they had, I guess, what's considered dummy cameras, which we know get used as a way for...
Why would they have dummy cameras at a gas station? Gas stations get robbed all the time.
This is a small town.
I know, but a camera could be your phone. You don't even have to buy a camera anymore. A camera could be your phone. You can get a camera for $20-$30 and put it there.
You could.
Okay.
Very well good.
Hold that thought. I got the caller on the line. I'm going to merge you in, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I got the caller merged in on the phone. They want to listen right now, but they're on the phone with you, spokesperson, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna get the crack-a-lacking in here. So G-Woon said, I can't hear nothing. When I muted, I'm talking to the person, and I just didn't want people to know if I said the person's name or said something before I clicked them in on the line. So sometimes when I mute it, I just want to make sure I don't identify people that don't want to be identified, you guys. So that's the only reason why I do that. And unless they want to identify themselves or whatever. But they are on the phone and they're listening, and they will probably speak up when they need to. So Joy says the cameras are not always working or running. Okay. But they did give you guys an address there Tyrese's friend gave you guys an address?
According to where this happened.
Okay. That's kind of strange that the gas station does not have any cameras. People rob gas stations all the time. And so they want to see who pulled up and who pulled away. And that's just strange to me. Lee, they don't know what gas station. So they don't even know what gas station. Like, if someone's going to tell, Stormy Lee is in here, says, ask the friend then. Stormy Lee and Miss Jessica Lynn is in the building. Thank you guys for showing up. Some of these small towns gas stations are desolate. Yeah, but that's why you want cameras in that. So like, you out in the boonies, you're gonna have something with you. Like, if I go in my backyard at night, okay, because I live close to the highway. Now look, just because a lot of people don't live in the same area, like if you skip over a street, you may get a house here and then not see a house for 2 or 3 blocks. I'm still needing a flashlight, and I still need something with me just in case something happened. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm out in the booty, so no need of me having no cameras. That don't make sense to me.
No. But I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, being in a very, very small town that
okay.
they don't have.
Mr. Wooten is saying that they went to the gas stations and they had said the footage has been deleted after 7 days. They can delete it, but guess what? Technology, you can never delete something that's big. I don't care if you record it over it. You can't see it in plain sight, but they can pull that. They can pull that. The police can request for them to get off in there and pull that. Why haven't they did that? Even if it was recorded over it, it's still there.
If it's recorded over, it's not. Just like my dash cam. If it's recorded, once it starts over, there is no retrieving that from the SD card at all. There's no retrieving it.
Nah, I don't know. If it's well, I beg to differ on that.
I'm gonna beg to differ on that too, SB.
Okay.
Because it's a hard drive, so anything goes into a hard drive is still there. All you gotta do is take the hard drive.
I remember on that one case with the young lady in Arizona, and she had taken out, I can't remember, I guess his name was Travis, the young lady, I can't remember her name. She was Amy or something like that. And she even put the camera in the wash machine and everything. They still gonna pull it. And if it's through internet, it's in the cloud. If it's on hard drive, it's on the hard drive. You can't delete things now and say, oh, it's just deleted. Now I can never get it. Yeah, you can still get it. You can still get it. Yeah.
Well,
They got ways of
I
proving.
can't. Not on some of my cameras, because I sure been trying to find a video and it's gone.
So Miss Didi is, well, it's not for you and me. We don't have the technology and the instruments to get to it, but the police and the FBI does. They have the technology. Trust me, they have the technology to take whatever you written on top of it and take it off and see what's underneath. This, I mean, you can record over 20 times. They can still find it. It's never deleted. Never, ever, 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 ever. Jody, yeah. That Jody was her name. Yep, Jody. Remember when Jody thought that she done threw that camera in? It's just a regular, one of those disposable cameras and stuff. And you know what? She took a snap of something. I guess it was the feet or the leg or something, but she threw the whole camera in there. And you know what? And you would think that it's no good. They have evidence that they don't. They have evidence and they don't and not saying. They have evidence that they not probably talking about. Yeah. And they're trying to, yeah. But yeah, they can pull that off of there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a recording.
And that's if I may.
Go ahead.
Hey, Kat, hey, hi, spokesperson. So, just a couple things. I do law. And one of the things that I would like you guys to find justice for Tyress. And I know for a fact, if you guys did shit, and the justice for you guys is going to come through the court system. So if I can help you out, here's what I would tell you as a lawyer. I would tell you to, the first thing, find out all the information you can that even the streets are saying about Tyress. They could be good, they could be bad. But the reason why is because you don't want them to ambush you in court. The other thing is the music. The music is your key. And I'll tell you a story, spokesperson. I represented a guy. I worked for a firm who represented a guy who was on trial for murder. But he has the song out. And I was on SOST and I was like, oh my God, these are really confession tapes. If you take those songs and you actually listen to the songs and maybe write them out, because I put it on my TV and put it on the caption where it puts the words at the bottom. These songs literally give you clues and tips and everything you want to know. It's called drill music. Where I'm from, they can't even do drill music in concert here. Because this drill music, where they telling you how they murdered someone, how they hid the body, how they go get revenge. It's all confession tapes. They telling you what happened. They telling you how it happened. And sometimes they tell you before it happened. But it's all in the music. And if you guys sit and listen to these songs, you'll see some of the questions that you have about what happened to Tyress are in these songs. The other thing I would tell you guys is, with the legal system, we're black people, because I'm black. The legal system doesn't work for us normally. So you have to go into the legal system with the understanding that it's the word more probable than not. So when I say more probable than not, spokesperson, more probable than not was, are they going to convince 12 people that it's more probable than not that Tyress was a part of the culture also? Is it more probable than not that Tyress was this great college student that got caught up in the wrong crowd doing the wrong thing, trying to go on a date with one girl? What's more probable than not? It's not, it doesn't matter, spokesperson, what the street says. It doesn't matter what you guys say Tyress was. The court system is saying, what can you prove? And even as a woman of faith, the Bible even tells you to prove all things. So what you got to do, opposed to saying, this is what they saying Tyress did, this is what they saying other 50 people that's involved in you got to do is get your facts. Find your facts, spokesperson, and stay with the facts. It doesn't matter what they say about Tyrese. If they can't prove it, it's not a fact. Only thing that matters is what's the fact. What's the fact of what happened the night Tyrese came out missing? I believe what you guys. I don't believe what you guys. Tyrese is gonna come home. If that's what you guys believe, I believe it with you. If you guys believe Tyrese was the victim of street justice, I believe what you believe. But what's the fact of what happened to Tyrese? In order for you guys to get justice for Tyrese, the justice only comes in one way, spokesperson. The justice for Tyrese is to get everybody involved in what happened with Tyrese. Put in the penitentiary where somebody got to send them commissary and a pack of cigarettes. That's justice for Tyrese. If you can't, and that's what you guys got to fight for. And in the midst of you getting justice for Tyrese, somebody, you know what the police officers say, the reason why they can catch a criminal. You know how to catch them? Talking. Too many people talking. So you get to court, and they sitting there in front of 12 jurors and a judge and a defense attorney and a prosecutor, and they scared they going to jail. So what they do? They tell on the next person. So while you sitting in court, and they sitting there chit-chatting and afraid for their own life, afraid for their own freedom, that may be the day you guys find out what happened to Tyrese. Okay. But if I were you, I would get off the gossip of what people say happened, because people can tell you anything. I can tell you right now, I'm driving, I'm flying through the city. I don't have no car. I just fly through the city in my jet. I just hit the button and my car turns into a jet, and I just fly all over the place. Because it doesn't matter. You got to get the facts first. Once you get the facts, you can win with the facts. Because you can spin facts however you want to spin them. Because it's truth. The truth are in the facts. And as long as you can get the facts and the truth of what happened, any lawyer can spin those facts for you to get justice for Tyrese. But you can't spin hearsay. You can't spin what the streets say happened. You can't spin that, because it's just what they say happened. I'm going to tell you anything, too. Just so the police don't come knock at my door. That's what they do. So you guys get the facts. You guys get the facts. SP, I got to pick up my dog, and I don't feel well. But okay. SP has my number, and anytime you want to chit-chat with me, you can get in contact with SP. She know how to reach me. But I'm here, guys, just to get justice. And I'm not going to tell you justice is finding Tyrese. Justice may be putting 12 people in jail for the murder of Tyrese. Justice to you guys, when you get peace of mind, could simply mean you can bury Tyrese and put him in a place where, his soul can rest. Whatever justice is for you, you have to fight for real, true, honest justice.
I completely agree. And as far as the facts are concerned, with us not being there, with the parents not being there, with no one not being there, we're going based off of simply what the suspects have said, what some of the songs have said. You're 100% right about that. And what the friends that were there said, that's all. And this is, I explained this to Miss SP earlier, with a year plus into this case, listening to different perspectives, looking at different questions have helped me, and this has been something I need to see things. Okay, well, maybe it did happen this way, or maybe this could happen. So maybe we need to look in this area, because when it's just a few people having a perception of a situation and trying to find out what happened and piece it together, then you know, it's just those few people. When you start getting other people's ideas, maybe it sparks something in you. So yes, this is definitely needed in order to be able to get the right justice and the right people. So I appreciate the advice. I'm definitely going to take you up on that, and I will be sending this as a message, because this is needed. These other perspectives, these questions, they spark something. Like, okay, I didn't think about that, but that makes sense because this was said by this person. So you need that. I need that.
Okay, whenever you guys need, you get just, that's all you want. It's just.
Yes, ma'am.
You gotta know how to, we as black people, we gotta know how to make that justice work for us. Because the one thing the justice system does not do is protect us. And it does not protect your Tyrese. So you gotta understand, they ain't going in that fight for Tyrese. They going there to free the people that killed Tyrese.
Yes, they are.
Tyrese.
Did you understand what she just said? The attorneys that the people that are suspects or have something to do with the death or the missing of Tyrese, them attorneys are going to go in there to fight for their client to be free, and they're going to talk and say things that are true, that's going to mess up character. So we don't worry about character, because it's going to be totally, it could be a lie, it can be a truth, it's going to be a lot of truth to it, and you're not going to be able to explain it or to even speak on it because you don't want to open up something. You understand what I'm saying? Their whole ideal is free my client. So when you go, so when you go in there and they go, okay, Tyrese was in a gang, and y'all be like, no, it ain't. They're going to show you this. They're going to show you that. They're going to show you this. And you sitting there, I didn't know. But you're mad because, you're trying to mess up his character. It's not about a character. He's missing. We don't know where he's at. So we're going to stick on the facts. Okay, maybe he was in a gang. Maybe he wasn't in a gang. You know, it really to us, we just really want Tyrese, right? Or we want whoever done something to Tyrese to be in jail and stay in jail. But if we start nicking and picking on the things that's his character, which we're not picking on his character, we're just trying to figure out. One question someone asks me all the time: how and why was this young kid affiliated with all of these mean and nasty, evil people? That's the question that nobody can answer, because the answer that we get is like, this or that. I'm gonna tell you, it's just, that's the key right there. That's the key. I'm just telling you, that's the key right there. Because
they don't have an answer for that on the other side in court. So just so you know, they don't have an answer for you whether you want to hear it or not hear it. They don't have the answer why Tyrese is in the circle of those people. And that's what I'm saying. You guys gotta gear up and prepare for the fight, because the fight is not for Tyrese.
And then someone pointed out to me too, and I'm pointing out some things that, like, at the beginning of this, we started talking, I think it's in like part 1 or part 2, like, people, like LaKendra just said, this case stinks to me. Everybody knows something, yet everybody's actually knows nothing. There's people that's close to the family, there's family members that ain't speaking out, and then I hear something and I'm scared to bring it up, because you know what? We all going through a lot of stuff. But the bottom line is, like, do we want to hear a story or do we want to hear the truth? Like, sometimes you got to ask those questions, but to cover up somebody's character, I know we don't want to, assassinate Tyrese's character. I don't want to do that either. But Why is this child? And I think Tyress was a good child. I mean, it was taken care of very well. Looked very good. You know, got his leather jacket on, got braces on his teeth, just well groomed. Everything made everybody laugh. Everybody say he's a goofy kid. But why was he with people that's one of the boys that we can't say his name, or we're trying not to? We can say his name all we want, to be honest with you, but we're trying to give respect. But that child's father is in the penitentiary for 75 years for drugs. Now, I don't know how many people get 75 years for drugs, but you think about it. If somebody's in jail for 75 years for drugs, you ain't talking about a bag of 10 cents bag. You're talking about repeat offenders that does this for a living, that is high in rank. Why was Tyress hanging around these type of people?
From what like that young man said, I'm gonna just use a moniker. KC said he did not know. You read that, I believe, last week.
NFL is in the building again. NFL says this is a lot of assuming. We haven't assumed anything. We just talking right now. So what's the assuming? We're asking the question, how did this young man, as good of a young man he is, like I'm gonna tell you something. My son is a good man. He is. And I thank you for coming back, NFL. But I know my son does stuff. I ain't gonna tell everybody about it. But if you get in some trouble, you know what? I ain't gonna hide it because he ain't the best. But you know what? When I'm around, he's really good. Well, when I'm not around, you know, my son is just like any other man out there. He's fighting for survival. He's got friends I don't want him to be around, and he's probably doing things that he need not to do. I don't know everything my child does, just like nobody else in here knows that. We're not, the family's not on trial here. We haven't assumed anything. We're asking the question, how is it that this good young man got mixed up with these people? How is that?
Are you asking in general, or are you asking NFL?
I'm asking NFL and I'm asking in general.
Okay. Well, I expressed to you earlier how it can happen because it happened to me. You know, I wasn't a bad person. I'm not a bad person, and I easily fell into a crowd of people that acted one way with me at one point in time, and then next thing I know, I see a whole nother side of these people. By this time, they my friends. You know, I'm not.
I know, but they just don't let you in like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. If I had an organization going on that was illegal, I mean, we all know about the street stuff. We either were in it, a part of it, or we still kind of kicking it a little bit and we still got a little contact or something. But people do recognize and still know you or whatever. I understand all that. But, you know, you can come to my town and I'll let you know what's going on in my household. If I'm doing something, you're not going to know nothing. You're going to know what I want you to know, right? But just being around the situation, you're going to know that something ain't just right. People coming in, going out. They got bags of this, got bags of that. They mixing up this, they cooking up that. You know that. I couldn't tell you right now how to make crack, cocaine. But I can tell you when I was like 14 or 15, I was in the house, they were making it. Now, they weren't telling me, but you know what? I knew I was in a house that was making it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this. But guess what? I was dating someone that was a part of that community. And they wasn't going to, first of all, at the beginning, they wouldn't let me in the house till that person say to that person, she good. She with me. So they're responsible for me. Like, I ain't going to go tell, or I don't know what's going on. Just leave her alone. Let her sit down. You come in here, babe, you sit down. And they go in there and they do what they do. They just don't let anybody come in the house while they making transitions, paying for stuff, selling stuff, buying stuff, smoking stuff. That's just the way it is in the streets. You know that.
And he was introduced to, he was there. You're right, that's Glenn, and yes, Mr. Oom is right as well. Like I said, one of his friends. You don't know what your friends do all the time when they're not around you. Your friends are different people around different people. Knew these people. Tyrese did not know them.
Right.
And he was not hanging around them prior to this. He went to go purchase. He knew who the weed man was. I mean, everybody generally know who the weed man is. And his friend is the one who introduced him. His friend is the one who knew them. So, you know, there's a lot of different relationships in these small towns. I may know your friend, that I may know what's going on in that house you're talking about because, you know, that friend has shared it with me, but they may not share it with you. I might introduce you to the guy you're dating who's in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you never know. You don't know me to be that type of person. I'm saying just hypothetically. You wouldn't know me to be that type of person. But hey, I want you to meet my friend. He's kind of cool, but he may not act like that around you. But next thing you know, you're sitting in that house, and you're wondering, where did this side of this person come from? I mean, someone just said affiliation. Affiliation can easily get you into
the y'all so-called pieces y'all putting together. I put the if you want to come up on the panel and speak, you can speak. Anybody that wants to speak, I understood what you were saying, NFL. But see, what it's saying is, are you upset, NFL, because we're speaking for awareness for Tyrese? Because if you are his friend, I don't know if it sounds, but when I'm reading it, it sounds like, first of all, we haven't assumed anything. We're asking, why was he affiliated? And I wasn't actually speaking about you, but now I'm starting to wonder something. And I'm not assuming, but I'm wondering, like, are you speaking now because he was affiliated with the people that's getting out of jail, that's in jail, that's saying that they did these things to him? We're asking, why was he affiliated with them? So sometimes when people seems to me like, oh, y'all speaking bad of him, y'all stop. What are you saying stop to? Because we haven't even started. We haven't started yet.
I think it's coming off.
Okay, somebody's coming on. Okay, what's going on? Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
We got NFL in the building, and we got BM in the building.
What's up?
Okay.
Weird.
What now?
Hello.
Okay, I'll call you
I'm
later.
gonna be quiet.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can't see you, but we hear you.
We outside. It's dark a little early now.
Oh, okay. Oh wow,
My
it is
bad.
dark. What's going on, NFL? Our first time speaking to you. It was nice. What's going on with you?
I'm smooth right now. I'm chilling right now.
Okay.
But what I'm calling on is, it's like a whole bunch of assuming going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pieces. I mean, I don't know where you getting your information from, but the last time I called, I didn't see the beginning of the podcast. Like, I see the beginning of the podcast. I see people saying I'm affiliated with Mo3, number 7. Tyrese is in the game. He probably went to school with these people. Tyrese didn't go to school with nobody in Palestine. We don't know nobody in Palestine like that. I mean, this the first time I was hearing anybody in Palestine. You know what I'm saying? With this situation, and Mo3 now, I never met Mo3 in my life. I mean, that's an assumption right there. I mean, I seen on the last podcast you said I'm affiliated with Mo3. NFL, they not affiliated with nothing with NFL. NFL not even a game. It's a music group. I got a whole DBA for the music group. I mean,
Well,
whole bunch.
wasn't you in an interview with someone and you said that right before Mo3 got killed, you was on the phone with him?
No,
What?
I ain't got no interview like that.
Okay.
I ain't never met Mo3. I ain't never. That was my first time meeting number 7. Like, and we don't even communicate like that. That was business. Like a feature. That's all it was. He did his part with the music video. Like, I don't know them people.
Okay.
I mean, I just seen the beginning of the podcast, and I just that's the part I missed. That's really why I called people. That's what people wanted me to see, but I didn't see that. But I seen it, and I'm like, yeah, that's a whole bunch. I feel like there's a whole bunch of slander. Like, NFL ain't no gang. It's like literally a music group. That's all it is. And I'm just trying to correct that, because like all that gang stuff now, that ain't us.
I wish I could show this interview, but we almost got some dings the other night.
I know what interview you talking about. He asked about the Mo3 situation, but I never been on the phone with Mo3. I never said I've been on the phone with Mo3 in no interview. He asked something about how I felt with the Mo3 situation that was going on, and in the interview I said I don't want to pick no sides because I don't know those people. Like, I can't pick a side of who's Mo3 talking about or who he was going against or who's going against him. I don't know them people. That's what I said in the interview. I was wearing the black jacket in the interview. I know what interview you're talking about, but nah, I ain't say I was on phone with Mo3. I ain't been to a Mo3 concert in my life. In the NFL situation, that's not even no. Yeah, that's just. I'm trying to clear that air. Like, I got on there to clear that last time, but I didn't see the beginning of the part. But when I went back and watched the beginning, I've been meaning to get back on here. Like,
When Tyress came up missing.
Okay.
we don't know nothing
Hi,
yet.
I want to say hi to everybody on the panel, especially Miss Betty. Also, hello.
Hello.
At first I was looking at it like, it could have been like some type of robbery plan that went wrong. But to me, it's like so many players in this game more than
Can I
what
ask you
can be
what?
allowed on the
Hold on,
board.
Lakendra.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
understanding.
Lakendra, hold on for a
Uh-huh.
minute. Unless you got a question for NFL.
I'm trying to see though, like, what gang are y'all
No,
talking
it's
about?
okay. I don't know who he is.
Lakendra, you say you know who he is?
No, I said I don't know who he is.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold
Like,
on.
I'm trying to just see what gang y'all talking about. Like, I'm not understanding where the gang stuff coming from. Like, I didn't understand it when y'all called his mama and asked her about him, but like, I don't know where that
Yes.
came from.
He ain't with her.
To you, NFL, it's nice for you to come back on. Now back in the day we would say the crew. My home, at one point they used to say my homies. I think here's what I believe that we are trying to help the family come to resolution for, because it's not about I know for certain it's not about slandering Tyresse's name. We're trying to understand how this young man went from walking on the street today and to be gone, and nobody knows nothing. Now, before you go out there, you got a little crew. I'm not going to use the word gang. You got a group that you hang with, that you cool with, that your inner circle, because I have an inner circle. Everybody can't get close to me. So, and from your conversation with us the last time, what I took away was this dude was real cool. He was a fun guy to be around. Everybody liked him. So my thinking is, what did he do so that took him from everybody thinking he cool to now he's missing and nobody wants to tell his family where he is?
That's the thing though. We don't know. Like, I mean, we never knew these people. Like we never heard of these people. I'm pretty sure he never heard of them. I don't know what he did or what happened for that situation to happen, but like I mean, we couldn't tell them if we wanted to. We don't know these people. That's what I'm saying. These songs y'all saying we were sending back and forth. I don't know these people. I made that song off my feelings, yeah, but I mean, as far as retaliation, I couldn't even retaliate because I never heard this dude music in my life. Like we don't know these people.
I
Like
mean, I never
we
heard your
can't.
song, so don't get
Okay,
upset.
so
I never heard your song.
what does your song say in your song? What's the
Which
hook?
one?
B for B.
Oh yeah, I wanted to correct that too. I know you were saying, and that you were saying B for B. I was saying that they caught Tyrese slipping. No, I'm not saying Tyrese got caught slipping in the song. I said I got caught slipping in the song because of a situation that happened that I won't speak on. But I wasn't saying Tyrese got caught slipping in the song. I had to call the mama and tell her and apologize if that's what they got out of it. But they knew for a fact that ain't what I said in the
So
song.
you called Miss Wooten?
Yeah, I talked to him. I apologized to him because I mean the way y'all put it was I said Tyrese got caught slipping in the song in that one podcast when I never said that.
How did you get Miss Wooten's phone number?
I know them. Like I told you, I know these people. Like Jacksonville is not big at all. Like I can take 2 steps, I'm downtown.
So that means they know you also, right?
Yeah, I told you I've been knowing Tyrese since a baby. Like his people are like.
Have you ever been over to their house?
I mean, around. Like I mean, people might have a get together or something or whatever. But I mean, nah. I mean, shoot, yeah, probably when I was little or something. But I do my own thing now. We be chilling. I don't just pull up to Tyrese's house.
You can read between lines. It's like I told them, and I don't know how much you went back. It's always 3 sides to a story. Your side, they side, and then the side that's not being told. So when you hear certain things, I'm not speculating. I live in a city, so I'm not speculating. I go by what I know from my own, and then whatever. So it's like we're getting bits and pieces, and when you get bits and pieces of stuff, and people not giving you the truth of the bits and pieces, then you do seem to, I want to say, we sway to assumptions and speculations, because it was, go back and listen. I'm not going to say it, but you go back and listen to that podcast. And that was why when you came up on the podcast, we all were excited because of something that was said in that podcast. I'm not going to speak on it. You can go back to it and you'll see it. Because I think here what's going on is stuff is being said and then it's taken out of content. We just trying to help the family get a resolution to what happened to their son and where their son is and justice for their son.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what we want too. Like, far as the city of Jacksonville, like everything we do is in the name of Tyrese. Like his cousins, like they hang with us, they chill with us. Like we know this. We want, if we knew what happened, believe us, we would be there with his family, letting them know. But like we literally don't know these people. Like ain't nobody trying to hide nothing. Ain't nobody trying to keep nothing under the rug. Not trying to have no snitching roll. No, people don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we know as much as them. Like. We can't even help them. Like, what can we do right now? But try to find Tyrese. That's all we could do.
All I'm trying to do is, like Miss Betty said, with all the pieces that we given, we here to help. Spread awareness.
And I'm not tripping on
y'all
helping at
but
all.
when you got pieces that don't fit nowhere, or some of them go over here, and you know how a puzzle is. You work your puzzle. Well, I do.
Yeah, but I'm
some
saying
people start at the corner. Some people start in the middle. So I mean, we just trying to help. But the things I'm hearing is getting jumbled, scrambled, to where it's like I don't even know how, I can say anything to help.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't tripping on y'all doing that, but if you want to work with this part of the puzzle and this part of the puzzle, at least make sure your puzzle pieces are right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you when I got on here, I think they said something, and she cut it off, and she was like, "Do you know who NFL is? That is a gang out of Dallas. We stay in Jacksonville, Texas. We not in Dallas." And then he hangs with Mo3. They've been shot. Number 7, like Mo3, the only person been shot at the situation. Number 7 have not been shot none in his life. from that I know of.
Hold on, NFL.
I love Mo3. He was trying to help his family.
I did not never say that NFL is a gang.
Go on my Facebook. You say what?
I've never said you are a gang.
That's exactly what it say though. Like, I mean, you might not recall it, but I mean, I can actually show you the video. Like, that's exactly what we said.
What I don't understand is all y'all youngsters, everybody has a dream. Everybody want to rap.
Right, but
with
hey,
all the
I'm
bickering and
not.
fighting,
That's
it's
another
enough
thing.
space out there for
Hold on,
everybody to move ahead.
Latendra, let's hear what he has to say.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a lot of noise going on.
His name is NFL. He's very well known. He's with number 7. He's with Mo3. You know these people all got shot down there in Dallas. Mo3 got shot down there.
Okay. I just heard it. Somebody's playing it.
He's playing your video.
I said, do you know NFL? He's very well known. I didn't say gangbang. I said all these people are very well known down there in Texas. Da 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 da.
Listen right here. Hold on, just a second, listen.
Gang member.
Go all the way back.
Gang associated. With a gang member. Gang associated. NFL. His name is NFL.
You see what I'm saying?
NFL. He's very well known. He's with number 7. He's with Mo3. You know these people all got shot
it start off. That's just the cutoff that I cut off with it. It start off with you telling LeVan something about a gang member, and she asks you why. I mean, who says he's in a gang? And then that's when you like gang affiliated, gang member, all that. Like, I mean, I ain't messed up with the whole podcast. I'm not tripping on y'all doing y'all thing, like, but it was just a slander to me. Like, these people I never met.
That's not slander. That's not slander. Okay, go back. Let's listen to it again. Play it again.
But hold on. I ain't even worried about that. I'm just saying a lot of the stuff with the situation wasn't facts. Period. Like, I understand y'all trying to put the stuff together, but
so it was Mo3 a part of a gang?
Mo3 and them are from Dallas. If they was in a gang, that's a Dallas gang. That has nothing to do with us. Tyress,
nobody wants to be affiliated. Okay, this is what you're saying to me. We're going to take our guns and we're going to make music and we're going to bang, bang, shoot them up, smoke this, smoke that. We're going to do the gang signs, but we're not part of a gang, SP. We're not part of a gang.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
No, listen to this. What's the difference between me putting a gun in my music videos than a country man walking around in camouflage with his guns in videos? What's the difference? What's the difference between an R&B singer having a movie video with guns involved in it and me putting guns in my video? Is it because we might wear our pants low when we do it? You know what I'm saying? Them guns that you see in my videos, I bet you they registered in my name, just like they registered in probably the mayor of the city. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, NFL, you're saying that the guns that you use in your video is registered or whatever. But normally when it's just music or whatever.
Music industry. It's entertainment, period. And most of my guns are props and videos.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
And I put that at the beginning of my video. Before you see anything in a video, these are used for props. I mean, these are props used for entertainment.
Okay. But usually when you see that certain people that's making certain type of music,
black people, black people,
no,
black young people.
It don't have to be. It don't have to be
hard heads. Really, that's what y'all feel like we is. Like, I mean, that's just an assumption. Like. And that's okay. I can see why people assume that. Anyway, like I said, a country kid could post a video holding a rifle on Facebook, but if a black kid posts a picture holding any kind of gun, it's gonna be a problem. That's just the world we live in.
We in the game.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the world we live in. Like, that's the image we gonna have. But if I get in some hunting gear or something and post a picture with a gun, it's no problem. It's no difference for me. But I mean, I do it the right way. Like, it's the reason why I can do this stuff inside of the city limits of Jacksonville, because we do it the right way. Like, if we have real guns and all this,
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, if we had real guns, that's crashing out. Anyway, to me, that's telling on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't finna do nothing to tell on myself anyway. Like, I'm not gonna be posted up in the middle of the city with a porch full of people with crazy guns. You know what I'm saying? All the police gotta do is ride across town or something, or just ride through and see what's going on. Like, I'm not finna do nothing stupid like that.
Okay. So NFL,
Yes, ma'am.
why are you so upset? Because
I'm not.
we
I
wanting
mean, I'm not
answers for
upset.
Tyrese.
I'm just clearing the earth. Like, and I'm upset because I feel like it was a whole bunch of slander going on and a whole bunch of pieces that wasn't right. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of assuming like it's Tyrese and the gang. Tyrese didn't wear a flag any color. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese was just Tyrese. He did what he did. Yeah, we was raised up in a city where, I mean, we all around each other. You see everything. You know what I'm saying? You see everything around here. Like, yeah, if he take 2 steps, he in the hood. He take 2 more steps, he in the suburb. You know what I'm saying? That's how
That's like
small we
your
is.
brother. That's like your brother, your cousin, right?
Who, Reese? Yeah, I told y'all just like that. That's what he is. He
Okay,
might
so
actually be, and I can't even catch
why
that.
you didn't know? Why didn't you not know that they just got into a situation at the gas station? Since that's like your brother, why you
Who?
didn't know that,
Who?
Tyrese?
What gas station situation did he get in?
Where they had a little shootout and Dinky got shot and some drugs
First
came
off,
up missing.
that situation's not true either. Nobody got no shootout at a gas station in Jacksonville, Texas, nor
Okay,
Palestine, Texas.
what
Know what I'm
happened?
saying? I don't know. I can't tell you, but I can
I mean,
guarantee
how
you
can
that.
you tell me it's not true then?
How can you tell me it is true? Don't you? Like, come
We
on.
just that's what we were talking about when you came on and talked. You said that we were all assuming. I'm asking the
I mean,
question.
y'all are assuming. Y'all said a
Okay,
shootout at the
the
gas station.
spokesperson is on here. What did you
Yeah.
say, spokesperson?
Okay. And so,
He just said that's not true.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of the stuff is not true that this
Okay, hold on.
person is giving you
Because
information from.
I asked the spokesperson, was it even a gas station? Because I heard it wasn't even a gas station. Then they got to tell me about the cameras or something. Go ahead.
and so, that by one of Tyrese's friends, his other friend, that there was an altercation at the gas station with Dinky, where him and a couple other people, Tyrese,
May I ask where your spokesperson get that information from though?
He asked, where do you get your information from?
Not no disrespectful way, but I'm just asking, like, where do y'all get this from?
Okay, NFL. Well, let me explain something. This is not my Hold on. This is not my spokesperson. Okay, this is the family Tyrese's spokesperson. This is not mine.
Now, that's why I'm just asking. I'm not. I told you no
I just
disrespectful
want
way.
you
I'm
to
just
know.
asking.
I'm just want you to know who you asking these questions to, so you know that this is not for me. This is for the Wooten family, for Tyrese's mother and father.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
like another thing though, with this, is this the same person from the last podcast?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if they just got a spokesperson. I'm not even worried about the person speaking on the situation. Like, when you pulled my tape up last time, right? You pulled the picture up. Who did they say that was on that picture? But he lost a little bit of weight. Who did they say was on the picture first?
I said the boy. I said the boy kind of looked like Dinky.
Okay, if you can't identify me from Dinky, you shouldn't even be dealing with this situation.
Okay, well, take your time.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying you can't even identify Dinky and me.
I'll let you talk. And if you see a couple pictures that I have of Dinky,
I seen a whole bunch of pictures.
I don't know you. I don't know you. And if you would like to take over and help the family, that would be great. But
I mean, if I could help the family, I would. I'm just saying.
Let me tell you. I'm getting this. I've been on this case since a week after Tyrese went missing. You know him better than I do. Okay.
Yeah.
And the family has been asking me for help, and I've been with them 10 toes down with the mud, as Mr. Rule says, since day one, since they asked me. And whatever information they were given, and I've been getting from the police and the FBI and the detectives on this case and the marshals and the rangers that I've been calling, this is the information that we were given. So, Sarah, I didn't know you existed until last week.
Yeah, okay, and I mean, yeah, I'm saying, and I ain't even knocking you for that. You doing your job, but I'm just saying, like, the stuff that come up, like the stuff I'm hearing, and the
Mr. Wood wants to come in on this conversation. Can I merge him?
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah, 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 yeah. I get the
Why are you so upset, NFL?
No, I'm not upset. I'm just saying, like, I'm literally just trying to
Why are
clear.
you
Like,
upset? We're trying to get justice for your boy. You say your cousin.
and I don't knock y'all for that. I want justice for
Okay,
Tyrese.
so you tell me something.
Yeah.
Yes. But tell me something. If nobody else is speaking on this young man, because it's been happened a year ago, and nobody's speaking on it, and so you're mad because we're trying to figure out. Because I tell you what, have you got any phone calls about this young man?
No, and that's why I'm saying I'm not mad about y'all
trust me,
speaking on y'all keeping his name alive, and that's why I appreciate y'all anyway.
I get a lot of phone calls for him. I get a lot.
That's what I'm saying, and y'all working y'all butt off. I'm not worried about
But
that.
we gotta put the pieces of the puzzle together, like LaKendra said. You get a puzzle, you're not gonna know where the pieces are. You got this frame you gotta put together first. You gotta put down the foundation, the stability. Oh, who is who, where is what, who's kin to who knows who, why they know each other. And so when somebody said, y'all just doing this, well, okay.
Yeah, and I understand that you trying to put your puzzle pieces together, but that's like you getting your puzzle and you get a piece of a Superman puzzle, but you grab a piece from a Batman puzzle. The puzzle never gonna work.
It doesn't matter. NFL, this is just like my son. I don't care if I put a puzzle of Twinkie D in there. We're gonna figure out, does it belong or does it not? Is you gotta ask them questions, because somehow Tyrese got mixed up with these people and we don't know.
They don't want that. Nah, but I see what you're saying too, though. You gotta put it in there. But my thing is, when they in the gang and Mo3 and all this, that's irrelevant, even if it was true, but it wasn't true. But I'm just saying, like, I see what you're saying with the songs going back and forth. You can put that together and you can say that's something. You know what I'm saying? That's good work. I don't blame y'all from that. Like, I mean, anybody would look at it right now and say it go back and forth, hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? But my problem is the situation with that. It was like you just saying we was in gangs, we was in Mo3, we did this. It happened because this 2 days later. I made a song 2 days later, but I didn't put the song out till September 30th. And then, like, really, just I feel like some facts wasn't all the way facts. You know what I'm saying? I see what y'all doing, putting the stuff together, but the facts wasn't facts. You know
what? Okay, here's the thing. Play the video again of what I said. I didn't say you guys were a gang. I said what I said, and I don't take it back. If you're making that type of music and you're portraying that that's what kind of lifestyle you live or whatever, don't get mad when people put you in that equation, because that's what
the thing, though. I'm not mad about y'all putting me in the equation. I'm not mad about the situation. I get judged my whole life. The city of Jacksonville judged us. You know what I'm saying? Like, this done happened. It's just like what made me mad, like, bro, like, people. That's how I got on your podcast. The city, it's people under here. A lot of people at that sending me this. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody slandering your name real bad, bro. Get on there. Go speak for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I found out about the situation.
You know what? I think they're trying to put you against the family, because here's the thing.
There won't be anything in me. Like, I'll never go against Tyrese's family, and nobody in this city probably will. Like, the situation that's going on is really some other city stuff. Don't nobody know. Like, everybody is rocking 100% behind Tyrese. When the situation happened, you should have seen the city.
You say that, and then their spokesperson, you just got through bashing her, saying, well, she didn't know who that was, so maybe you don't need to be dealing with this and dealing with that or whatever. And it's kind of like,
I'm just saying, I mean, like, it's facts. Like, if you trying to be so, if you've been working on this case for a whole year and you can't identify the main person versus somebody who just randomly made a tape, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying she don't need to work on the case, but she needs to be able to do something, look at some more pictures of Dinky or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look nothing like Dinky. I can identify Dinky, and I never seen this boy in my life. I can identify them like right now, like quick, easy. And you couldn't do it from a picture. I'm not even knocking the spokesperson because I mean, she from some of the stuff I'm hearing, she is doing a good job. Like, kudos to you. Like, I respect the family for having her, like keeping his name alive. That's what we want to do. That's the whole point of Tyrese Tuesday, right? Keeping his name alive, trying to figure the situation out. I'm not just knocking her like at all. Like I'm proud of somebody doing it because, like you said, we not doing it. Like we all going on with our lives. We keep his name lifted. We gonna post him. We gonna keep searching for him. Tyrese Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? But she 100% all the way in. I can't knock her for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, certain situations need to be cleared up before they get brought to the table.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
we do call this the conversation room, so it don't be clear until we get in here and get to talking.
Okay,
So,
and that'll be on me. That's on me. But the way I never even I heard of Tyrese Tuesday, but I didn't know how to get to the podcast or nothing until people started shooting me the link, just saying somebody slandered it. So I already got introduced to the situation different. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So if it is a conversation that y'all bring up topics, my bad. But I mean, the way it got brought to me, it was already ugly. But when I got on here, I didn't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why our conversation was so cool and smooth. You know what I'm saying? But when I get off the live, I get to rewinding. That's when I just kind of seen all the not facts. You know what I'm saying? And all the assuming. I feel like where you say conversation, y'all. I seen all the conversation. Let me put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just feel like it wasn't facts, and I just wanted to clear it like I wanted to last time. But I didn't see the beginning part, so I couldn't clear it like I was supposed to.
Okay, go ahead and speak.
Mr. Wu can't get on for some reason, but his father just said to let everyone know that one of Tyrese's friends is the one that introduced him again to these people because his friends' people is from down there in Palestine. And yet, the situation did take place at a gas station. Now, like I said earlier, some of your friends, you don't know what your other friends are doing. You don't know who all your friends hang out with. And the facts are, NFL, I had not seen you. I had not seen that picture. And regardless if I've been on this case for a year or not, I do have other things that I have to do. So, no, I have not seen everything in this. But I am trying to help this family. I've been trying to help this family. I ain't bash you. I'm not bashing Tyrese, but I want to know. Sometimes you can get a different perspective talking to different people. You know, they're telling me things that I didn't. How did Tyrese impact you? Was he in a game? You know.
Oh, he got off the live. I think. Hold on. Hold on, spokesperson, because we lost him. Maybe he lost the coverage or whatever. So you guys, when guests come on, see, that's when people jump up and I'll be like, hey, hold on, let the guests speak because they got something to say. And so we want to hear what that guest has to say. And some of the things he said was kind of confusing to me.
Please.
It was kind of confusing because he came on a little angry and upset. And if you listen to what I said is Mo3 and such, because that music is like, you know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And they going back and forth and such. And then, so we're going to go back, and before we can speak on stuff, we need to make sure, what did you hear? So he comes back with a little vengeance now. Little mad, little angry. I don't know why he's mad and angry. That's why I had to explain to him, hold up. Okay, now you're mad at me. I know exactly what I said, and I'll repeat exactly what I said. I didn't say you were a gang. I said affiliated with this type of stuff. Now, you can't tell me when somebody goes to prison for 75 years, it was just a little bit of weed, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. People making deals in the back of a trunk, talking about popping trunks. And then the way that the torture that people are telling me that this child died from, this is not playing hopscotch. And people get mad over one word, gang. What is it? Is it not? What is it? You know what I think? I think one side is playing the other side, and then they come over here acting just like, I want to say, monkeys. Like, what are you mad about? If you don't know nothing, then don't say nothing, then be about your business.
If I don't know, like I told you earlier, I don't know. I don't live down there. I did not know this family. I did not introduce myself to this family and get into this case because I was sitting here bored with nothing to do. That was not how I got into this. And it's not why I stayed. I stayed because that young man, regardless, is gone. He is missing. And I would want someone to move heaven and earth to help me to find mine, God forbid. I looked at my child and I said, I will help. So if that is, and I've been getting that and then some from other people. So if we're getting upset, and Mr. and Mrs. Newton, I have expressed this numerous occasions at times. If you want me to back up, I will.
See, no, but here's the thing, though. People don't want to tell their truth. They just don't want to tell the truth. And if you got nothing, even if it's not something that the family want to hear, just tell the truth and so that they can go the right way. Don't go give them a Batman piece of of a puzzle when they're trying to build the Superman puzzle. Don't say, oh, we can. No, we not can. That's my cousin. No, he's not my cousin. We this, we that. I'm mad. You said gang. Did I put gang and NFL in the same sentence? You trying to play? Hold on. You trying to play something and put my words in there? I can play my own video and I can tell you what I said. I can do that. So I don't know who went to him or if he had, or I don't know. We wasn't over here assuming anything. We were just talking, asking questions, which what you're supposed to do. I now don't understand why is he so upset. I really don't. Because when you make that kind of music, it's just like if you play the part of basketball wives or whatever. They're basketball wives. They have drama in their lives or something. It's not really all day, every day or whatever. But what we see is what we know of them. Now, when you see them on the street, they're literally not cussing and drinking and doing this and running around acting crazy all day long. We get that. We understand that. We understand the difference from, especially mature adults, understand the difference from, this is acting and entertaining than life. But we also understand and see truth when we see certain entertainers live that kind of lifestyle. You can call it whatever you want. I never did say NFL is in a gang. I said, was Tyress in a gang? Was he affiliated in a gang? Now, whether somebody came and hit you up or whatever, you can believe what you want to believe. Go back and listen to it. I didn't say NFL. You're a gang member. I didn't say that. So play it over and then come back and tell me what I said. Matter of fact, next Tuesday, I will have it and we will play it so everybody can hear exactly what was said. We're trying to figure out what happened. And the ones that love him so much, if they just stood up and said something instead of everybody's trying to dig and everybody's putting their 2 cents in it and then say, okay, that 2 cents don't work over there. So now you're wrong. You need to go do something else. No, why don't you put your 2 cents in it and then just stand on what you're saying? If you are this young man's friend, why are you mad at the ones that want to keep his name alive, that want some awareness, that want people to understand and go look. And if you have any information, take it to the police. Call it in on the tip line, because I don't see nobody else talking about tips. I don't see nobody else still putting up flyers. It's like it's a done deal. And it's not. And it's not.
No, it is not. It is not.
So why is everybody getting mad? See, sometimes people divert what they're really angry about. And I have to think about stuff like that. My kids will do that. I'll be so mad because they didn't go do what I tell them to do. And then they'd be like, but mama, you know, your daughter broke the microwave. I'm not worried about the microwave. I'm worried about why you wasn't where I told you was. Yesterday, we had a big old blowout while YouTube was knocking down channels and pulling it up. Somebody come in the chat talking about you misspelled broadcast. I don't freaking care. We was trying to see if we got a strike or not. Shit, I was typing so fast, I didn't even know the live came up. And it was like, by the way, you need to go ahead and go tie your shoes. Distracting. That does not help. Somebody knows something, and somebody is getting scared of other people talking about it. And you know what? Sometimes I do believe it's somebody really close to the family. I really do believe that. Because they got all this good information, and then they send that's why I asked the question about the filling station or the gas station or whatever. I heard it wasn't even a gas station. And then he said, I know all about it. It didn't happen. What the heck did he say? That was not so. How do you know it's not so? Somebody told me it wasn't a gas station. Mr. Wu said they went to the gas station, ain't no cameras. BM and LaKendra in the house. Y'all go ahead and speak. Let me go check on something. I can't hear you, BM. LaKendra, you still there? And spokesperson, you there? I just had to tell him. He goes back.
Yes, I'm right here.
Both cars trying to get NFL all in his feelings. And I don't know why. But
you spoke on something just now. You said that there's nobody else getting tips and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to tell you what I can. It's something about what we spoke about earlier today. There is a very credible tip that has come through from this channel having Tyrese Tuesday. And when I say credible, I mean credible. It has been confirmed that it is credible. I told you I would check after I got off the phone with you, and in that 5-minute period, I was able to confirm. So there are things happening and moving because this is being shared and spread, and people are praying, and people are staying on the message of finding Tyrese. Now, I understand the hard questions have to be asked. I understand that these things have to be found out, because when it comes to court, it's going to be hell to try to get these people. You're not going to be able to get them to stop talking about him.
Right.
In a bad way. In a bad way. But the main objective is justice and to bring him home. So whatever means necessary to do that, to get the information, to ask the hard questions, it is not bashing him. It is not trying to tarnish his name or anybody else that he knew or any of his friends. It is, if you know something, say something. And yes, people are afraid, Lisa, but they got to come through. It got to go.
Well, yeah.
Every knee must bow and every tongue must confess, and it is happening. So I'm got a little heated.
Huh? I'm not heated. It's hot though.
I'm cooling off a little bit.
It's hot.
Off a little bit. It is hot.
Okay. spokesperson, is it okay for to let BM and LaKendra because we've been on here an hour and 45 minutes, you guys. We're gonna get off in 15 minutes.
Okay.
God, I wanna hear that, and then I'm gonna have to call you later.
LaKendra, you want to go first?
I really don't have too much more to say. The only thing I did have to say was like this case was brought to us as a awareness. We didn't know what was going on. So basically we was trying to help out by looking at the pieces and seeing where they do fit. And I don't know who the parents of the young man is. I hear the Wootens a lot. I don't know who the parents are, but my heart breaks for them because at the end of the day, it could be your son or it could be your kid or grandchild. So I don't know nothing about Houston. I have family that my family, my mom, everybody, they were raised and birthed in Forward. But that wasn't the whole thing for me to know everybody included. I'm hearing this case. We were supposed to bring awareness to it, and that's all it was. It's to help. And I can't help, but I mean, I do have an opinion like other people have an opinion. And I don't see everyone is getting so riled up, so uptight, when at the end, I'm hearing a whole lot of stuff, but no proof. Gas station don't got cameras. I'm with SP with that. And I do know I went to Louisiana before. It was like a hit town little gas station. It only had 4 pumps. I don't know if they had cameras or not. But at the same time, we're just bringing awareness and trying to help out. And if you don't want the help, then that's fine. And that's all I know. I don't know these people. I was willing to help, listen to it and see what I get from it. And that was it.
Well, look, Kendra, the thing about it is this person that called in, that came up there. I know you don't know, but we're going to go over it next Tuesday, you guys, because we got to make sure, everything is said and done.
And I do know Mo 3 because I like, there's a song he made and I liked it and it looked like he was turning into or already was like a family man, but I don't know.
But okay,
he has a beautiful song, and I liked the song, but I don't know anything about nobody.
I think there's other people that's in the chat that goes to certain people and say, NFL, guess what? SP said, you a gang member. Oh, you got to check it out. And then he's like, he hears it, and then he says, well, that's not what. Okay, he's not going to say that's not what she said. He's mad because I'm talking about this over here. And then we're talking about was Tyress in the gang and such and such. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to clear my name. It's not a gang thing. I'm not in the gang. I never said NFL. You're a gang. You're in the gang.
I even asked my son, like, why is all these new?
This is what people do. Somebody runs to them, and it's normally somebody that's affiliated with what's going on, that's wanting people to fight and argue. So they go, hey, NFL, they over there talking about you. Oh, by the way, you missed it. SP said you was in the game. And so he comes over here, hey, I was all nicey and everything. I don't want to be known as a gang member. That this is just music or such and such and such. But
and that's what I asked my son, because I asked him, like, all the up and coming little rappers that's trying to make it, I noticed a lot of them got like YFNB or Young Boy before their name. I'm not saying you're affiliated with a gang, But I had to ask my son, what are those three letters? What do they stand for? Everyone is using this in front of their names. You know, I didn't call nobody out just to know, and be up to know what it is. And that was it. I mean, we just trying to help. That's how I look at it. And that's it. I miss you guys. Thanks for finally getting my tickets in order, which I knew you would eventually. Cheryl, I see your comment on the screen. Congratulations, honey. And I'll drop down in the chat. Love you, Betty, as always. And I'll be right here listening. But that was just my thought.
All right,
Love
thank
you too, LaKendra.
Y'all have a
As
wonderful day.
you do the same.
I will.
SP,
Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, go
good
ahead.
evening again. And to the family spokesperson, my heart goes out to you. That was a hard hit. And as they are listening, because they're still listening, go back and listen to the lives that led up to that live. That's what I'm going to suggest, because we were building, we were asking questions, and that particular live was very, very hard. If you all can recall, I may be alive, I may be in the wrong live, but that was the live when mom broke down in the car driving and was like, my son was not involved, blah, blah, blah. If I'm wrong, I stand corrected myself. But before he came up, it was conversations from not just that live people. Now we grown folk here, okay? I don't care where you at. You grown folk. Don't just take a piece of something and go run with it. If you were going to look at that live, you should have looked at the live before that, because you would have understood how we got into that live and why those questions were being posed. Because what we're trying to understand is, okay, this little girl came to the house, got this young man, and all of this stuff took place. And nobody knew these people. This is what the family has been told, and the spokesperson is repeating what she has gotten from the family. Am I correct, spokesperson?
Yes. Yes.
So you are attacking the person that the family is reaching out to. We can't do that. I really do. I felt that, and I know we all are in different places trying to help this family get resolution for their son. And hey, I'm gonna be nice, SP, but because where I mean, hey, let's stand with the truth and let the lie be a lie. Whoever you are who you are. But you can't attack people because you want to keep hey, questions was asked to you. Did you write a song? Is this you? And you answered. And if you before starting to talk, you should have said, hey, listen, I got a call. And you did say, y'all don't know who this is. He's well known in the rap community. He's not somebody small. He's well known. Because I said to you, I don't know rappers like that. When you're trying to get to the truth, people gonna shut you down. People gonna come out and say stuff. People gonna do what they do. I just wanted to say to the spokesperson, I'm not going to comment on nothing else, but I wanted to encourage her, because that was very strong. I mean, the family has given you what they know, and something, and they even said, if I'm wrong, correct me, y'all, because I thought the family said they didn't really know him. They said that.
No.
I'm sorry, they didn't say that.
No, they said that they knew that they were friends, but that's it. That's it.
The question was asked, had he ever been to the house? And they was like, no.
No. And
So
around that, and said he's been around, but he just didn't pull up to Tyrese' house like that. And, you know, again, if mom's at work and dad's at work, sometimes you don't know who at your house. Friends, your kids got friends over, you know. So if mom didn't see him, mom didn't see him. I know that's I'm just saying it's a possibility. But he said he didn't pull up to his house like that. He's been around the house. I don't know what that means.
When it's a small town, okay, if you ever lived in a small town before, a very, very, very small community, oh, you've been there. You've been there. And he basically said he's been there.
Mm-hmm. In so many words, yeah. I've had death threats from this, like I explained to you earlier, to the point to where the family does not want me to touch down in any part of Texas. I've had all kinds of things come my way, and I'm not letting go because God He didn't give me the spirit of fear.
Well, see, what I'm coming up to, like, you know, and I know when there's situations, people in the hospital or something's tragic happened, death or missing or drugs, you know, jail, family, as African American people, they start pointing fingers and getting mad at each other. You said this and you did that and such. Now we adults here. Like, you can't put me in a box and say I said something that I know I didn't say. Now, because you assume that I was speaking to you being affiliated with gangs or whatever, or nothing of something, you can take it however you want. That's not what it was. We'll go back over it. We'll not change one thing. Like I tell you guys, I don't like to go in and change a live because it's not alive if you go changing it. That's why yesterday, if I have to go clip something, I might as well just take it down because it's not alive because I done altered it and I don't want to do that. We'll take the live, whatever part is in there, we'll time it. If it's at the 17-minute, 20 seconds or whatever, we'll start there, we'll listen to it, and then we'll take it and run with it. If I said it, I would come back and apologize, but I'm pretty sure I didn't say NFL was a game. Now, I don't know about no affiliation or anything, but I know one thing. We do know the difference of people that makes music and live by their music. Some people make music, they thinking, oh yeah, you know, I can make you can't make good rap music unless you live by that type of music. That means, guess what? That's just like Snoop Doggy Dogg. That's just like DMX. They live that kind of a lifestyle, and you know they live that lifestyle. That's what they do. That's why they can rap about it, and that's why it's so good. If you're not living that lifestyle, guess what? Your rap is not gonna be all that. Because people that lives in that lifestyle knows the difference. Just because you got all the words and everything, you're not going to have it. So we know if you're about that lifestyle or not. I don't have to call you anything. People will know when they hear your music. If you are, if you're not.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to put a title on anybody because I wouldn't want somebody to put a title on me and then have me out here. Oh, the police said I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. But that's what I don't understand, though. And I really do need to go because now we're 2 hours. My husband's like, am I going to eat, honey? He's going to be so mad at me. But why was he so angry? Because if it was said, even if it was said, why would you be angry when that's what you're portraying in your music?
And this is what I was speaking in reference to about KC, since we can't say his name, that why are you so angry, and MC, why are you so angry about his name being said if he is the one that keeps living this lifestyle and portraying himself as such a person? You cannot be mad about that. Mom or the boy we are not supposed to mention. And I'm going to take you to the I guess the Harry Potter, he who shall not be named.
Right.
You know, you can't get mad if he keeps putting himself in that. It's still right now, after all these shows, he still keeps putting himself in that.
Well,
so why you can't get mad?
We'll see. I do like. I'm glad that he called. I mean, he came up. I would like to invite him to come up next weekend when, like, it's hard to speak on something when it's been a weekend or 2 weekends ago or whatever, and then you know what you said. But I just know I'm not one of those type of people that put a title on you when I don't know for sure that's your title. But I do know if I spoke on something, I spoke on it. Trust me, that's what it is. That's that's what I believe it is. And you don't have to believe me or not, but I don't believe I said that NFL was a gang. NFL is a rapper, and I do know I said that very well-known rapper. Because I have heard his name. I have heard his name way before this case. And even though he's not where he wants to be, you know what I'm saying? I've got nephews down there in Dallas, Texas. I just people, my kids listen to certain music. You hear certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that he's where, like, he's like, let me see, who's this? He's
Snoop Dogg or DMX, like you said, or anybody on that level. I personally have never heard or seen the young man. Now, I did know Earl very well. DMX very well.
Yeah.
Very well. But
and then you see DMX family was in here. They're part of our family.
He was a wonderful friend of mine. And to this day, I cannot listen to his music right now. I can't. But he lived that lifestyle.
Yeah. And so some people do, some people don't. Some people portray they do, but they really don't. But then when things start hitting the fan, they start, don't be saying this, don't be saying that, or whatever. You be like, hey, what's going on here? I don't.
Well, maybe next week, if you want, he can speak to you, and I can sit and watch.
Well,
and that way he maybe won't be so angry if he's willing to talk.
Well, I want him to probably come in next week so we can. Sexy Grandma, those are your numbers right there. 516-472 twice. You in the house, and I've got. I don't know if you've seen this, but I want to make sure you see it. Don Pride, here's your tickets right here. I got 4 tickets of there. 516-47 twice, 516-471 twice. So you guys are in there.
I know, Cherie. I can't because he was my friend. I can't, and I miss him a lot.
Who, DMX?
I'm watching it. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't friends with him, but his family member was in here when all that stuff was happening. We were praying for him, and not his son's godmother, very close to the family, and so like I always liked the DMX, and like I said, I didn't know him personally, DMX, but I loved his music. But anyway, let's see, but because we've got a lot to talk about next Tuesday. But I don't want to argue with nobody. That I don't want to do, because I think somebody got to him, and I think somebody got to NFL and said, "Oh no, you should have seen what they said before." So when he came on, and he was like, we was like, "Hey, yeah, I mean, it's all good." But then he comes back and say, "Well, I don't know what he was saying. I think what he was saying is we put him in a gang." When I don't remember putting NFL in a gang. I remember saying he's a very well-known rap. I didn't say you very well-known gang member. No. Because, just because whatever you do in your life, you don't have to be in a gang to do what you do. We know that. It don't have to be gang affiliated. It can be just family. It could be just friends. It could be just you doing your thing or whatever. It don't have to be gang affiliated. It was a question asked to the family. Like, is there something we need to know? But I'm gonna get off of here, go feed my husband before I get a whooping. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Good night. Okay, you guys. I know we just don't have enough time. I know you guys be wanting to be on here, but I really honestly got to look out for my family too. And I'm hoping this didn't distract nobody. Please come in next Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday. Tyress, Awarness, and if we could say good things, it'd be great. If whatever we come up with, questions we need to ask, questions or whatever, it's not assuming anything. It's asking questions. Why is this? Why is that? What happened to this? Did you think about this? This is coming up. That's just happened. Updates, everything. Family members is in here. Spokespersons in here. People on his side that loves him are speaking about certain things. But we're not going to argue, you guys. We all have our own theories and opinions, all right? Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You doing good?
Yes.
Oh, can you sing your ABCs for me? Yeah.